Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about a wee productivity hack that I discovered a few years ago. It's helped me immensely, and that is the coffee nap and the power of the coffee nap. I'm an actor based in the UK. On this channel I'll be sharing and documenting my experiences in these videos and vlogs. The power of the coffee nap. Have you ever felt sluggish in the mid-afternoon, post lunch, 2 or 3 p.m. for example? Well, there's a wee hack I discovered a couple of years ago, and that is this coffee power nap. Going from job to job, I do acting work and a survival job as a delivery driver, and fitting all that into my day and sort of working out and running and things as well. There's times where I'm naturally not firing on all cylinders, and that's where the coffee power nap comes in. Studies have shown that just a coffee by itself isn't the most effective, nor is a 20 or 30 minute power nap either. So when we combine the two, it's incredibly effective in sort of bringing them together to increase our energy levels. And if it's done properly, you should wake up feeling refreshed, recharged, and ready to get right back at whatever you've got to get on with in life. And how it works is, if you have a shot of espresso, for example, just a quick one, or a double espresso, or a coffee, even a black coffee, white coffee, whatever you want. Drink that quickly or fairly quickly, and once you've done that, you want to get to bed as quick as possible. The effects of an espresso on its own will start to wear off after a little while. You might start to feel a little bit sluggish after a few hours. Power nap on its own is good, but only as long as we wake up before we get into the sort of deeper sleep cycle. The sleep inertia. And that is just the fancy way of saying you're feeling groggy when you wake up, and you feel groggy because you've slept too long or you've woken up in the deep sleep cycle. So studies have shown that just a coffee by itself isn't the most effective, nor is a quick 20 or 30 minute power nap by itself the most effective either. But when you combine the two, that's when it's really effective in increasing our energy levels. And if it's done properly, you should wake up feeling refreshed and recharged and ready to get right back on it. Shot of espresso or two, or a black coffee on its own, you'll start to feel sluggish after a few hours. And the power nap on its own can be good, but again, if we fall asleep too deeply, then we can wake up feeling groggy and more tired than before when we went to sleep. And that just basically is, you've entered that sleep inertia, which is the fancy way of saying you feel groggy. And you feel groggy because you've woken up in a deep sleep cycle and slept too long. So how to improve this? Okay, the coffee nap and how it works. So you make a cup of coffee, a shot of espresso or two, or a white coffee, latte, whatever you want, and you have that immediately, and immediately after you go to sleep. As soon as you finish the coffee, get into bed. Don't worry about trying to fall asleep either, okay? I know a lot of people will be thinking, oh, might not fall asleep quickly in 20 or 30 minutes, it takes me a little bit of time to come down. That's not the purpose of this exercise, isn't to fall asleep. The purpose of it is to get you feeling recharged and energized and ready to carry on with your day. The ideal time in many studies states that 20 minutes is enough, but I regularly try 20 or 30 minutes, and I find for me this works pretty well. The reason it's only 20 minutes is if it's too long, then we will risk waking up in the deep sleep cycle and feeling groggy. You set that alarm for 20 minutes, the coffee will kick in within 20 minutes. That's why we have to go straight to bed and nap as the caffeine kicks in. So we need to make sure we get into a state of sleep, and it's not a deep sleep. We want to wake up from the coffee nap with power and energy, not to be feeling groggy and lethargic. So drink it quickly, give yourself a decently long window of time to sleep. Again, 20 to 30 minutes is ideal. The coffee is going to hit your gastrointestinal tract and into your bloodstream, and once it's in your bloodstream, you'll start to feel the full effects of the caffeine. Now, the way I picture it and the way it was explained to me is sort of twofold. And number one is, you set the timer for 20 to 30 minutes, fall asleep or rest deeply, and as we're entering the different stages of light sleep, we almost enter into a deeper sleep state. So I picture this as going down into sleep, and then the part two of this equation is the coffee we have drank is already passing through our system, so we have to be quick and go to bed immediately for this to work properly. Now, this part of the equation I call the going up part. We're almost achieving a deeper sleep, and that's when the caffeine starts to kick in and it wakes us from this lighter sleep state. So when you combine the two together, It creates the perfect environment to feel recharged and reset with energy. The sleep brings us down and relaxed, and the coffee brings us up and a jolt of energy, and afterwards we don't feel groggy from too deep a sleep, nor do we feel the after effects of a coffee crash later on. They complement each other perfectly. Try it and let me know what you think. I use this quite regularly, and again, it's not something I would use every day, but on those days where you are in need of that little bit of extra oomph of energy, then I employ this wee hack. I found it to be so useful, and I wish I'd known about it for longer. If you've tried this before, let me know in the comments below if this was helpful for you. It is really one of the best hacks that I know of that continues to work for me and enables me to carry on with my day without feeling burnt out or stressed or groggy. If you like this video, please have a look around here for some cards to other videos that you might enjoy, and consider subscribing, liking, commenting. Thanks for watching. See you later.